This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
A country of 1 billion and growing, sometimes the sheer size of India's population can be quite unnerving, especially if every one of us is supposed to get our own digital identity. But one way of doing this is with the help of biometrics. This week on Reliance Big TV Byte It, we find out how a biometric like a fingerprint can act as a security blanket. Also on the show, how does a house become a home? Automation holds the key perhaps. And finally, the game we were all waiting for, Uncharted 2, and a full-blown review follows soon. Nandan Nilekani, the Infosys legend, has a Herculean task ahead of him, giving every Indian citizen a unique identification number. With a little help from biometrics, all of us Indians will be mapped and scanned into a humongous database in the next few years. Biometrics is a complex set of methods aimed at recognizing people based on certain non-replicable features, physical or behavioral. Physical aspects like fingerprint, face recognition, retina or iris recognition are some of the more popular examples of how technocrats are using biometrics for security and surveillance. But the one used most widely is fingerprint technology.
See, existing username and password can be duplicated. However, using the finger, it cannot be duplicated. And we can avoid 90 to 95%, we can avoid all these things. Today, most of the crimes happen because of that. Someone stolen that card. Even the credit card is also a problem in that. They're swiping the card by some other's card. If you have the fingerprint, they're also giving that printing machine. It will validate and give you the only authorization only if you're going to be the right person.
Chennai-based Precision is a company that offers end-to-end IT solutions, specializing in biometric technology, specifically fingerprint. The thought process behind it is image capturing and processing. A biometric like a fingerprint is captured using scanners that operate on optical, thermal, capacitive or radio frequency. The company then uses an algorithm to identify the biometric and stores it in a database. This process is called enrollment and it gives you your biometric identity.
Enrollment is one of the key aspects to be considered while implementing a biometric solution. Because, as you all know, we have 10 fingers, so any of the fingers can be used. So we need to ensure that the right finger is captured. So if it is in a controlled environment, you can ensure that either the index finger, middle finger or the thumb can be used. Alternatively, if the controlled environment is not possible, it is advisable to take 3 fingers on both hands so that you can ensure that duplication of fingers can be controlled.
Yet we see great escapes on celluloid where shrewd cons beat the system by lifting prints or chopping off another's finger to gain access to the all-elusive treasure.
In real life situation, there are many methods to identify whether the finger is a live one or that's a fabricated one. That depends on what technology we use to image the fingerprint, like measuring the body temperature or measuring the dermical layer of the finger and things like that. So it is not possible as of now to duplicate a finger or fabricate a finger.
Every fingerprint has lines called ridges and valleys. These lines form a pattern which is unique to every individual. Image processing techniques extract these patterns. For instance, spatial and frequency methods are used to enhance images in case a finger is dirty at the time of scanning.
Once the image is enhanced, then we try to adapt a process called the binarization, where the ridges and valleys are identified with 0 or 1, black and white. And after next process goes is that a ridge is something like 500 micron in size. So we try to thin the image to a 50 micron pixel, single pixel line. And after that, the bifurcations or bridge endings, which are called minutiae points, this location of these minutiae points are identified with the x, y and the theta value of the angle. Angle of bifurcation is also computed using trigonometric techniques.
Biometrics is fast finding a place for itself in Chennai. As an experiment, the Tamil Nadu government has installed biometric-based handheld billing systems in 20 fair price shops in the city. Customers come with their ration cards and the shopkeeper takes their fingerprint along with their order.
அந்த பில்லு போட்டதுக்கு ஒரு 10 நிமிஷங்க. இல்லைன்னா வந்தோமா நேராக போட்டோம்னா 1 நிமிஷம் கூட வேணாம். சீக்கிரமாக போட்டோம், எல்லாம் ஒரே வேலை முடித்தேன், ஒரே பில்லு போட்டு முடிச்சிடுறாங்க. கை நாட்டை வச்சு ஒரே மட்டும் வாங்கி நம்மளுக்கும் வேலை மிஞ்சமாக இருக்கும். சீக்கிரம் மட்டும் வேறு யாராவது கார்டு இருந்தால் யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. நம்மளுக்கும் ஒரு பாதுகாப்பாக இருக்கும். வேறு யாரும் யூஸ் பண்ண கோல்டு கார்டுன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது.
One of the biggest advantages of the biometric system is that it weeds out impersonators and ghosts trying to make a claim on the original identity. These machines use GPRS to transmit the fingerprints into a mother server. Presently, each machine can store around 10,000 prints.
The machine has got a limited memory capacity. So per person, say, assuming you take a shop, there are around 1,500 customers attached to that particular shop. We can have a maximum of 6 fingerprints per person stored inside the machine for authentication. And in the end of the month, we run a deduplication software at the back end, which will identify the cards where the fingerprints repeat itself. So we identify the fraudulent cards.
The success of the technology primarily will depend upon the cooperation of the stakeholders, that is the consumers who come to the PDS shops and the people who run them. In case they don't cooperate, it may fail. The other issue is the technical issue of sending large volume of data to the central server. We are using presently GPRS technology for sending the data. For ordinary billing machines, it is okay, but for this biometric billing machines, the thumbprints have to go, which is a large volume of data. So at later stage, when we have more such biometric billing machines, we have to address that issue.
There's still a long way to go before biometrics becomes a part of India's DNA. The company Precision has announced the Great Biometric Challenge, inviting students to write a set of programs to capture and process fingerprints with the help of a biometric challenge kit. And if Nandan Nilekani is watching this, he might be keeping an eye out for the winner. Fingerprint technology can be found in most of the laptops these days, but there's just one user logging onto one single machine. How about cases where multiple users log onto a single machine, punching in multiple fingerprints? Data management can get very tricky. Mail in to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com with your ideas on how biometric solutions can be executed and implemented in a better fashion. Coming up in a bit, we'll be walking you through some digital solutions that can up your home's tech quotient by miles. Keep watching Reliance Big TV Byte It.